Hello beautiful people, and welcome to a little bonus general guidance for the rest of October for my air signs. Now my air signs are Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. So this is for you if you are one of those signs. It's not going to be there's not like timestamps. It's for all of you that are falling into the air sign energy. So it's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee. I got black coffee here. Let me know what you've got. You might have something a bit more exciting. Anyway, right, let's bring the camera down. Let's have a little look what is going on for my air signs. All right, what do we have for the rest of October for my air signs, please? I'm using some new decks, okay? So I've treated myself to some fresh energy for these readings. This is the Marchetti Tarot, and I'll also be using the Tarot Grand Luxe. All the cards I use are linked below if you're interested, okay? And my From Hoping to Having as well. All right, for my air signs then. Oh, hello. There you are. That's the Libra card showing up. Justice, legal matters, contracts, exciting stuff. We've got the Four of Swords with the Seven of Swords. Let's find out some more. We've got the Ten of Swords, an end of a major struggle, with the Knight of Wands in the middle. All right, so the center of your reading, the Knight of Wands. This is an action card. You're ready to take action. We like this. Okay. Oh, Two of Wands. Lovely. We're going in a different direction. We've got the Hanging Man with the Knight of Swords. And the Ace of, I nearly said One of Cups, the Ace of Cups. All righty, hang on. Sorry, I had a little coughing fit. I needed to put you on pause for a little minute. Okay, all right, this looks very exciting. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of stuff happening here. So let me get your affirmations. All right, what do we have for my air signs? What's the most appropriate affirmation, please, for the rest of October? For my air signs, I am choosing to make a commitment to myself, and I am growing beautiful new relationships. Now we're in Libra season, which is an air sign. Happy birthday to my Libra sons, by the way. All right, but this is for all air signs as well. All right, but we are in this energy of when we're in Libra time, which is right now, mind you, in a couple of days, we are moving into Scorpio time. But astrologically, there's like Venus is doing something and whatever. I'm not an astrologer, okay? But the energy is about balance and harmony and relationships and flow, and that's for everybody. But your affirmations are coming out confirming that. So let's just have a little look. All right, so for the rest of October, Libra, I beg your pardon. See, I'm not used to doing elementals. I never do this. This is new, so I apologize. This is for also Gemini and Aquarius, all air signs. All right, see, that's 8 years on YouTube of doing it in a certain way. You do something different and your head doesn't kind of catch up. All right, so bear with. All right, so I am growing beautiful new relationships and improving the ones I already have. So there is an emphasis here on some new relationships. It might be a new best friend. It might be a new member to the family, including furry friends, as in pets. This is a strong emphasis on beautiful relationships. And we also have, I am choosing to make a commitment to myself, to my happiness, and to my goals. All right, so commitment. You know, we come up with an idea and then we talk ourselves out of it, but you're not doing that. You're not doing that. All right, you are saying, I'm committed to this because it's linking in with my happiness, or it's linking in with my goals, or it's linking in with my desires. I'm committing to it. So we're strongly in this energy of commitment, including with these beautiful relationships. All right, improving the ones I have and opening up to new ones too. So let's have a look what we've got on the deck then. All right, so the center of your reading, the Knight of Wands. Now this is Mr. Action Man. He is the action man of the deck, male or female, don't worry about the gender. This is fiery, powerful, positive, determined, decisive action. I want something, I know what that goal is, and I'm going for it. It's a very strong energy here right in the middle. That is linking with passion and fire. So this could be about relationships, it could be about career, it could be about health, but I'm passionate about it and I'm doing something about it because I am ready for my new beginning. We've got the Ace of Cups that we're moving towards here. But we're starting off with the Justice card, which is beautiful. It's harmony, it's balance, it's legal matters, contracts, it's fairness, it's just rewards. So that justice, you're stepping into that justice right now. All of you are stepping into, I am ready to receive my justice. All right. We often will look at life and say, well, that wasn't fair and that wasn't just. Eventually it balances out. So you're stepping into this. Now, for some of you, this is linking in with legal matters, contracts, settlements. This can be bringing balance back to a relationship that's been off balance, all right, because we've got this harmonizing and growing beautiful new relationships and improving the ones I have. So if your relationship with your close family member has been off, we are bringing the balance and fairness back in, and that is ending what has been quite a challenge in time. The Ten of Swords is painful, betrayal, stabbed in the back, you know, incredible anxiety, pressure, mental health problems, just like, oh, doing my head in. But the Justice is bringing an end to this now. So if you've been in enormous stress through a financial settlement like a divorce or suing somebody or an accident or waiting on a contract to come and stressed out your brains, this is now coming into balance. All right, so we can let this go, and that's going to mean a bit of healing because we've now got the Four of Swords. We can heal. This is taking a step back, rest, reboot, reset, just heal. So what needs healing is going to be healed with that Justice card coming in. Now we've also got the Knight of Swords. So two knights here. Knights of action. The Knight of Wands is about your determination, your passion, your fire. And the Knight of Swords is communication, clarity, mental strength. Yeah, because the Ten of Swords has been like, oh, my head is pounding with all of the stress. And now we are getting clear and we can communicate clearly. So the Knight of Swords is very fast. He's banging off emails, phone calls, making things happen. He's applying for those jobs. He's calling on that meeting, making a phone call. Let's meet and discuss. We are taking action in a very clear, communicative, clarifying way. And that enables us to rest, recharge, and heal from what has been an extremely difficult period. Now, under this middle row, we've got the Hanging Man. So the Hanging Man is perspective, surrender, just being able to see it from the other side. Now you're out of it. All right. When we're in it, we can't see the wood for the trees. It's almost like I haven't got time for a nervous breakdown. I'm too busy. And then once you're not busy, once the stress is over, like all of it comes up and comes out because it's over. It's like I can rest now, and then I might just let go. The Hanging Man is surrender. So we're going to surrender everything that's gone on before, that's created this, let it all go so that we can begin to move forward into something new. So we are looking at things upside down. You know, when we're on the other side of something, we can look back with the benefit of hindsight and see how we've grown, what we've learned, what we've come out of it with, you know, just awareness, all right? And that's what you're moving into. And from that, you've got the Seven of Swords. Now, in this context, it's a little bit of both. So the Seven of Swords is strategy, and it can also be about secrecy, lies, betrayal. Because we've got the Ten of Swords there, for some of you, that Seven of Swords represents that, you know, you have gone through some kind of deceit or betrayal. And that's what that 10 was about. But we're now able to move on from it, to let it go, to put the swords down. Now, for others of you that haven't been going through this painful, stressful time, then that Seven of Swords with justice is about, I've now got a plan about how is the easiest way to move from A to B. All right, we don't have to complicate it. We don't need to discuss it with anybody, because the Seven of Swords is secrecy, but it's also discretion. So do I need to announce this to the world and his wife that I've now finally got my justice? Maybe not. Maybe I keep that information to myself, and I can do that. All right, so there's a lot of swords energy here, and this is air energy like you guys. And so you're coming up with, right, I'm ready to move forward from this now, and I've got a plan, okay? And I'm making it as easy as possible for myself because I'm ready to move into a different direction. The Two of Wands is a new door opening. It's the first time I've seen this card because these are new, literally they came yesterday. All right, we've got these two gates opening into this beautiful light. Now the Two of Wands always represents doing it differently. If you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always got. Now from the back of this justice, which could be the contract or the financial settlement or whatever it is that's coming through, you're now ready to go through that door. You may now have the funds to be able to do it, but you've got the know-how, you've got the clarity. Perhaps something has been released for you that was holding you back, like waiting on the sale of a home that's been stressing you out, and you finally sold it and you can move on into something new, because the Two of Wands is just that. I'm moving into something new. So this could be a new home, new job. It could be a new way of thinking, a new belief. It could be moving from spending a lot of time with other people to spending time alone. Whatever is right for you, you're choosing a new path here. So I want you to trust that this new path is absolutely right for you and absolutely what you wanted, because the Ace of Cups is here. You're being offered a brand new cup. Now this is happiness, fulfillment, enrichment. This is, you know, we come out of this and we deserve this cup. All right, so you're in this energy here of I'll have my cup, thank you very much, and I'm ready to take it with me into a new direction. And I've got a plan and I'm following that plan. I'm taking action on it. Now, for some of you, this is about love and passion, and for others of you it's being passionate about something or someone you really care about. Not necessarily love. It could be a hobby, an interest, it could be a new business, it could be a new anything, but there is something new wanting to come in here for you, and it looks exciting. Okay, but you've made a commitment to yourself. Now whatever this was, they just asked me to add this bit on for you. This Ten of Swords, this sort of difficult, stressful time you've been through, it can linger. It can linger even though the justice is here now. You know, I've got my contract or I've got my financial settlement. I can put that behind me. It can linger. So I'm getting a strong message here of healing and surrendering. If you're angry, you know, it's like there was an accident and I finally got my settlement, but at what cost? And it's, you know, that we hold on to bitterness or unforgiveness or resentment. If that is your story, all right, then I want you to let it go now. This is healing and this is surrendering. We can let it go so that we're free to move forward. Yeah? Okay, let's find out some more. All right, I've got the right deck here. Hang on. Yes, I have. Not used to these cards yet. Okay. All right, for my air signs, please. Let's clarify. Tell me more about the Justice card, please. What is this justice about for my air signs? The Eight of Swords, you've been stuck, you've been trapped in your own mind, but also you may well have been waiting on that legal wrapping up to be able to move forward. So whatever has been holding you back, holding you stuck, it's time to move on and let it go. There's the Ten of Swords again, let it go. So that 10 is there twice, that Ten of Swords. Whatever the pain, and it might not be recent, you know, this might be old wounds, old unfairness, old injustice. It's time to let it go, all right? This is a freeing yourself in order to move towards that new beginning with the Ace of Cups. And look at this, we've got the 10 of Cups. If we can let this go, if we can heal from it, if we can surrender, if we can step into a new beginning, that new beginning leads to your 10 of Cups. This is beautiful. This is your roses round the door. This is having everything you've wanted. You are stepping into a wonderful time, but you have to let go. Tell me more about this Hangman. Tell me more about the Hanging Man, please. We've got the 7 of Swords again. So we're getting a repeated message here. All right. So if you have been lied to, betrayed, let down, if you have felt that you're stuck and disempowered, I want you to let it go now. Surrender it to the universe. I'm ready to free myself from that. I'm ready to move on. But I'm also getting the same message again about discretion. Discretion. Okay? You don't need to tell everybody your business. You don't need to be talking about it. Right? You might be, but I'm not getting the sense of I need to go into therapy and talk about this for the next 3 years. I'm getting the sense of I want to sleep, rest, recover, reboot, and move on. All right? So that's what you're doing, because the new beginning is here. We've got the 2 of Wands clarifying the 2 of Wands. Man, you can't make this stuff up, can you? This is a new path. If you keep going down the old path with this 10 of Swords twice, the 7 of Swords twice, you're just going to repeat it over and over and over. We want to let it go, and we're ready to go in a different direction. It's so important to move into something new now. Step out of your comfort zone, step out of the old narrative, and step into something new. There's the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay, so that is the universe clarifying. There is a brand new beginning here. This is exciting, it's uplifting, it's enriching, but it necessitates going down a different path. Okay, anything else you want me to add? No. All right, let's finish off with an angel message then. All right, this is the Oracle of the Angels. For my air signs, please, final message. Infinite potential. Look at you. The brakes are off. We are totally free to be able to lift like the phoenix rising, but we're doing it from the heart. So number 41, that's a 5. 5's about change. All right. So that change is double confirmation with the 2 of Wands twice. Okay. It's time to go down a different path in a different direction and open your wings, open your heart, open your energy to be able to say, I am ready and I embrace my best life. All right. So my beautiful air signs, that's what I have for you. Let me know how this was for you. I apologise for saying Libra twice at the beginning of the reading. It is for Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. Let me know if you want me to do these again. I know you prefer your own individual signs, but sometimes when I push for time, this is a way that I can get a message out to all of you in a more sort of shortened version. But we'll see if it works. All right, we'll see if you like it. If you don't, we won't do it again. Okay. All right, my beautiful people. I'll be back on Friday as normal with the collective reading, and I'll be back next week with your November 2025 general tarot guidance. All right, I'll see you then. Lots of love. Bye bye.